Good morning and welcome to the Dumpster Fire 4.0, part of AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. I am Josh, joined by the special guests Janice and V.
Hello.
We are here on this wacky Thursday. It started off really cold. It's warming up now, so let's go ahead and get a quick check here of your weather. I can't believe it's already Thursday. I was going to say, we just listened to One More Night by Maroon 5. Oh, that was awkward. That was still one of the most awkward Super Bowl halftime shows ever.
Mm-hmm.
Or were you just like, I need to forget that moment?
Well, to be fair, I don't listen to Maroon 5, so...
How did I say this? I was like, okay, at least they were playing a lot of the older songs, so I was okay. And then Adam Levine's shirt came off, and I was like, what?
Well, something's happening here.
Alrighty, here we go. Currently in Fort Lupton, it's currently 49 degrees, a high of 58, a low of 37, partly cloudy skies, wind gusts of up to 2 miles per hour. In Windsor, it is currently 49, a high of 57, a low of 38, mostly cloudy skies, no wind. In Loveland, we are looking at 55 degrees, a high of 57, a low of 38, mostly cloudy skies, wind gusts of up to 1 mile per hour. And on the home campus of Greeley, hey, look, an ad for Beats headphones as if I need more of them. Currently in Greeley, we're looking at 59 degrees, a high of 59, so this is as hot as it's going to be all day. Great. A low of 39, partly cloudy skies, and wind gusts of up to 6 miles per hour. Yeah, mostly. But I need the heat. I need the heat. It's a lizard.
That's
Yeah, to preserve the heat.
Yep.
To preserve the heat, because I'm a lizard.
You have enough heat.
I do. But that's not the point. Whew. I was going to say, I am so not ready for this. It's Thursday. Well, at least we're spared from watching the Broncos get massacred on Sunday. We're getting an early preview. We're getting it tonight because we're facing the Chiefs on Thursday Night Football.
I forgot that Thursday night games now you can only watch on Prime.
Unless it's a local game. So when the Broncos are on Thursday Night Football, they show it on Channel 7. So...
My mom is a Packer fan. We gotta watch. Luckily, I have Prime.
Oh, okay.
I don't even watch anything on Prime. I just do it for the shipping purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, I do watch stuff on Prime, but for the most part, I just mostly use it for the free shipping, and so do my parents. Literally, anytime my parents want anything off of Amazon, they tell me what card to use, and they're just like, does it get here in 2 days? And then I look, I'm like, yes. Okay, can you order it? Okay. So, my Amazon wish list, anytime I get ads, they are so random when I get them, on my Facebook and stuff, because most of it isn't even for stuff that's mine.
It's just your parents.
Yeah, it'll be like, oh, get this, makeup, this makeup box.
This foldable makeup kit.
Storage case for my mom, and then it'll be, random tools for my dad, or, if he needs a thing for a certain job, he'll, order it on Amazon.
Just Baja Blast energy drink.
Amazon
Those
must
will be mine.
think you're living, the most interesting double life ever.
Because I am. Cue the most interesting man in the world commercials. Man, I miss those. They were fun.
What happened to those?
I think they stopped doing them, but they were awesome. I was going to say, one of the liquor stores over by my house, for a while, they had the cardboard cutout of the guy, and it said, "Stay thirsty, my friends." I'm like, I need that.
Dude, that's
Those commercials are goated now.
even when I was a kid, I loved those commercials.
Oh, yeah.
Good commercials, man.
It is, and we're getting closer and closer to spooky season. Or no, we are in spooky season to Halloween.
Yeah, we need spooky day.
We need spooky day. Yeah, and right now, currently, if you are on campus and you are interested in potentially applying or transferring to a four-year school after you're done here at Ames, they are currently doing a transfer fair inside the Student Commons. They have multiple schools out there. They got a UNC. They have a CSU. I think I saw Arizona State out there. They have multiple schools.
Yeah.
They probably have Metropolitan.
Yeah, probably Metros out there. I was going to say, I got to see if CU Boulder's out there, even though I can't afford to go there.
I know.
Usually Metro, before I, say
Yeah.
names,
Metro was always here.
No, they kept sending me letters.
Oh, yeah?
They wanted me to go to Metro. I ain't got nowhere to go to Denver.
Oh, yeah, no, with me, it was always funny because when I was in high school and I applied for a bunch of colleges being part of Avid and stuff, I got into a bunch, but CU Boulder and CSU were the two that were like, no.
No.
Yeah, they were like, no. But,
The world ain't.
But
those
CU
schools ain't ready for you yet.
no, they ain't. CU Denver, though, was accepted me, and I was like, cool.
That's really
Even though I can't afford those, but still.
But I want CU Boulder.
I mean, CU Denver's pretty cool. One of my homies in Denver is out there, and I've been on the campus because they actually have a tap house on campus. I mean,
Of course.
yeah. So, yeah. No, and the whole campus is actually just really nice. It's like right in the heart of downtown Denver. It's like right across the street from the Ball Arena. So we would chill out there like before
That's
shows.
so cool.
Yeah.
Denver has a way different, has a more chill vibe than Greeley.
It does. In some
if you're walking
areas, it
around, yeah.
really
If you're
does.
driving around, no.
No.
And that's coming from
I'm
experience.
talking about like the environment, like people wise. Like when you just,
Depends where in Denver you go.
when you're interacting with people, it's
Yeah.
a lot chiller. Not everyone wants to fight you over
Yeah.
the dumbest things.
Yeah, like
Uh,
you can say hi to people and
yeah.
they're not gonna look at you
Or-
like you're
When I was in high
crazy.
school, a
Depends-
people wanted to fight me because I said I didn't like Minecraft.
Depends where in Denver you go. Other parts of Denver you go into, it's even scarier than Greeley.
I don't know, but everyone at the Fillmore was really nice when I went to a concert.
Fillmore's
recently.
cool. The Ogden's awesome.
Yeah.
Although that stretch of Colfax, it's always funny because like the Fillmore and the Ogden are right there, and then right across the street they have like that Days Inn Hotel, and it's like there is some
Yeah.
sketch going on there.
There's all the sketch.
There's all the
That's
sketch.
As soon as
Pimp
you said
Lane.
Colfax, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. But then it's crazy because right across the, like a little further down the road, one of my favorite liquor stores, Argonaut Liquor, it's like a gigantic liquor store. That's where I actually got my bottles of the Slipknot whiskey, and they had a Clown and a couple of the other band members there signing the bottles, and that's how I got mine. When Slipknot came, yeah, they signed the bottles. That was very expensive because the bottles cost $45. You had to buy the bottle for them to sign it. They weren't going to sign anything else, only the bottles.
Hey, that's cool though.
And I was a dummy, and I bought 2 bottles.
Worth it.
I wasn't planning on buying 2 bottles, but I bought 2 bottles.
Hey, worth it.
It was worth it. I still have them both. They both all got the signatures. I'm like, yes. They're prized possessions. One of them ended up opening because I put them in the trunk of my car. When I was driving back from the Slipknot concert, one of the bottles tipped over and the cork kind of blew off. And that was very sketch because for like 2 weeks, the back of my car smelled like whiskey. And I was like, ugh. Like I had all the windows rolled up like the entire time, even though it was the heat of summer. Because I'm like, if a cop smells this, yeah,
Step out of the car, please.
yeah. I was like, yeah, no. And that one was bad because I lost like half the bottle. It was just like soaked into the carpet of my car. I was like, no, big L. But I have the other one, but I've never opened it, and I'm probably not gonna because collector's purposes.
It's the apocalypse. Then you open that bad boy.
Well, if the apocalypse starts, I'm just gonna start playing Don't Fear the Reaper, and that'll be what I'm drinking as the world ends. I'll just be like chilling on my front porch. Be like, well, it's gonna end sooner or later.
If it's a zombie apocalypse, I'm blasting doom music, going on a rampage, killing zombies.
Although theoretically, due to the effects of decomposition, an actual zombie apocalypse wouldn't last more than like 3 weeks, because all the bodies would decompose. But we have been talking here for a little while, so I will go ahead and let some of the music play out here on AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. When we come back, we're going to have more chaos, more dumpster fire, such wow. And we are back on the Dumpster Fire 4.0, part of AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. I'm Josh, here with Thee and with Janice.
Hello.
We are here. It is, oh lordy, I am so tired.
It is one of those days.
Hi. Come here often? Ah!
Ha ha ha.
I'm sorry. I saw an opportunity and I took it. It's just kind of my job.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But other than that, it has been kind of a wacky time. The weather is finally changing. It actually does feel like fall. Like yesterday, it was actually raining and it was dreary. Although that double rainbow was actually really cool.
That was really pretty.
One of my friends got really good pictures from her house, and she sent them to me, and I'm like, those are cool.
Yeah.
Follow the AIM Instagram.
Yeah, they got some good ones too. Yeah.
That's nice.
And it was, I was like, that is pretty legitimate. I was going to say, enjoy it while we can, because we're only supposed to get like some rain down here. Ooh, excuse me, they're up in the mountains. It's snowing. But we all know sooner or later, it'll come back here.
Winter is coming.
Dun, 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 dun. I still,
Followed up with the joke.
I have to. Although, the thing with Game of Thrones, so I was watching it still when it was on TV. Like, I caught the last, like, 3 seasons when they were on TV.
Oh, I forgot we were playing on TV.
My parents didn't really get it. Like, I ended up watching like the last episode by myself. Like, I ordered like food for myself and I'm watching it up in my room by myself. And just this year, they finally watched all of it, and I'm like, y'all could have watched it with me, like when it was actually on TV. It's been off the air now for a few years. Like, come on. And they were like, it's a good show, and I was like, I was telling y'all it was a good show.
Isn't basically the story of Game of Thrones like the same thing for the new Final Fantasy game?
Yeah,
I've been hearing that like
it literally is.
scene is Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll show you the video. IGN did a thing where there are literally even certain camera shots that they literally plucked right out of Game of Thrones. Final Fantasy 16 is Game of Thrones.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
Crazy, man.
I know it's a good one.
It is awesome. I need to finish it because
Square don't drop the ball when it comes to Final Fantasy.
no, they don't.
Never mind.
What?
I'm gonna get my butt beat for that one. I was like, how can it be a good game when they reuse scenes from a show?
Because it's a good show.
Actually,
You
that's
do
true.
not want to start a war with Final Fantasy.
No, I know. That's why I was like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
get my
I was
butt
like,
beat
hang
for
on,
this.
hang on. Oh man, but it was. I was gonna say I need to finish it because I got way too many. I have that problem where I just get like a bunch of games at once, and then it takes me forever to finish them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or if it's like right now, like it's spooky time, so I've been playing spooky games
Now you've been replaying Callisto Protocol since it's free on PlayStation Plus.
and Alan Wake.
I'm
So
laughing at that.
I'm mad.
You wasted all that money
I'm
on
mad.
Callisto Protocol.
One of my siblings
able
bought
to get it for
Roblox,
free.
and I am mad.
Oh, there
I
you go.
woke up one day and it was on my PS4, and I was like, "Who did this to me?"
Oh no,
The
for me it
betrayal.
was it was kind of nuts. So I was hyped for the Callisto Protocol.
Mm-hmm.
When it came out, of course, it had all the bugs, all the issues. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait. Another person that I don't speak of, for some reason they sent it to me on Steam for Christmas, so I got it for free that time. But at the time, the PC version was still like the worst performing version of the game, and it still is. So then I'm like, okay, I waited for a sale to come around, and then I bought it on my PS5. And by sale, I mean it cost $50 instead of 70, so it wasn't that big of a difference. And not even a year after it was released, this month on PS Plus, it's one of the free games.
Ooh.
I'm laughing.
So I was like, I got brutalized.
And I wanted to
Yeah.
get it on launch.
Yeah. Well,
But I heard like I'm better off just getting the Dead Space remake.
I mean, how do I say this? Callisto, it does actually have a lot of spoopy moments.
I heard story wise it's like
It is Dead Space again, but how do I say this? Like, I like the presentation of it and some of like the different concepts. Like, how do I say this? Like, just some of the gameplay is like a little like fun, and it's just it's entertaining. Plus, I like the fact that they had like real actors in the game. Like they had Josh Duhamel, they had Karen Fukuhara, so it feels like a movie game kind of thing. But like, I really enjoyed it. I was just like, man, I got ripped off though.
You know when they were actually making the original Dead Space, you know the game almost got canceled because they were taking too long on one scene, right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this scene in the first Dead Space game when you're walking down like this corridor, there's nothing there, and at a random point a creature will come and grab you, and it'll drag you down and everything, and you got to shoot it off of you.
Wow.
It's a tricky scene.
The reason it almost got the game canceled is because they had to code all the possibilities of where it could grab you, what weapons you were holding, and when you would get off from shooting it.
Wow.
And it was like a coding nightmare for them. Because at the time, it was only, PS3, PlayStation 3 technology.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Because, guaranteed, now,
Oh, now they probably got it down to a T.
Yeah.
But also too, like,
guaranteed that same scene doing that
Yeah.
now for them.
oh yeah, no, they probably have it figured out
Let
now.
alone, they had the original game to go on.
Yeah. Although it's crazy because I took the original game because they still had it on Game Pass, like the original PC version of Dead Space, and I like souped it up. I just like maxed out all the settings, and it actually still like on my rig it ran really well, and it looked really nice. But no, the remake, because I got that on my PC. I'm like, whoa, this is cool. But for me, it's cool to just like flip flop between the two. The same thing. I have the original PC version of Alan Wake on my PC, and I was able to max that thing out, and it actually looks really nice.
So dated.
I mean, it's dated, but like since I was able to max out all the settings on it, and my rig still ran it perfectly fine, I was like, yes. It looks almost like the remaster. The only difference is the remaster. A lot of the foliage looks 10 times better in the remaster than the OG. But like everything else, like the character models and everything looks exact.
At least they did the Alan Wake remaster, right? On like the Silent Hill remaster.
Yeah, we won't talk about those.
How could you put Comic Sans on the Silent Hill side? How dare you? Konami, if you're hearing this, how dare you? I mean, at least with 3, they did it right.
Well, with 3, they still had an original, like they still had the master code for the game
They
where.
didn't have the original 2.
Yeah, they had to use like an earlier build, which is kind of a bummer. But also too, that leads to a very interesting question: where in the world is the original source code for Silent Hill 2? Like source code for games like that don't disappear. Like I was gonna say, source code for those games.
That they ever got rid of them.
Yeah, but still, source code for those games, like especially from a publisher like Konami, doesn't just like vanish. And it's so weird because the source code is gone, but all the audio files were still intact. That's why they were able to keep all the voice recordings and everything. But
Like the original audio was there.
Yeah.
But the original, like the master build of the game was gone.
it's who knows where.
Could have been a personal attack, maybe.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if years down the line.
Some disgruntled employee.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if years down the line, like it turns out that like some former Konami employee snatched it and they pass away and they find it like in his basement.
Like, I don't think it would be like an original member of Team Silent.
Who knows?
Those were their private
Yeah.
joys.
Yeah, no, but I still wouldn't be surprised if someone somewhere managed to like snatch it and then they pass away and then as they're going through their stuff, they're like, "Hey, we found the original source code."
Do you think we will get something Silent Hill related at the Game Awards?
We might, because the Steam page was updated and it's kind of hinting that it's going to be like a January 2024 release. So the Game Awards are in December, so maybe.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, we haven't seen any gameplay. We've just seen like that original reveal.
One bit of gameplay.
Yeah.
That reveal they showed gameplay of him walking in Silent Hill.
Yeah, but like a smidge. You know, it's like a split second of gameplay.
Yeah. Hopefully we get some gameplay for the Snake Eater remake.
If I were to guess, just based off of the Steam pages, yeah, my guess is we're probably going to get the Silent Hill remake first, and then Metal Gear. Like, if they do, let's say Silent Hill 2 remake, let's say January, February, my guess is like summer, maybe fall, we'll get Metal Gear.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I can't predict the future.
I'm hoping we get some good announcements, some new stuff.
Oh, we probably will.
Low key, I'm hoping we get some Last Ronin news. Since THQ announced that they're the ones making.
They said it's in development, but I don't know how far they are in the
But
process.
The team that's making it is Black Forest, which did the Destroy All Humans remakes.
Should be good.
Yeah.
We hope.
I heard it's gonna be pretty linear though.
Yeah.
Their style game.
Which I mean, I'm okay with.
As long as the story is
Yeah.
intact, because I'm a huge Ninja Turtle fan.
Oh, for sure. Because like, if you think about it, like The Last of Us, with the exception of like a handful of parts, especially the second game, is a actually really linear game.
I know how much you like Last of Us Part 2.
Dude, I bought the 4K Blu-rays for the show, and I binged through all of
Of
them.
course you did.
Yeah, because of course I did.
To those that don't know, Josh is very predictable.
Yeah, when I'm not doing this, or I'm like doing an event on campus or helping out with the media club, I'm literally an NPC.
Yeah. He does the same pose in every photo.
Yep. Because it's simple and I don't have to think about it.
At least you're not as annoying as the NPC known as Nazim.
Yeah, nope, not that bar. But we have been talking for a while and we are getting close here to the top of the hour, so I will go ahead and let it get back to the music here on AIM Student Radio, the way a radio should be. And welcome back to the Dumpster Fire 4.0, part of AIM Student Radio, the way radio should be. I'm Josh. That was Speed Drive by Charlie XCX, which, let's be honest, which was included in the Barbie soundtrack. Obviously, that movie is a cultural phenomenon, still is, even months after its release. The physical Blu-ray DVD is scheduled to come out here relatively soon. Also, for the Halloween dance that we are scheduling for October 26th. There will probably be some Barbie songs in there. Just a sneak peek. But that about does it here for... wow. Almost bumped into the microphone there, folks. Sorry about that. And that about does it for today's episode of the Dumpster Fire 4.0. We will be back next week. More chaos, more Dumpster Fire, such wow. This is AIM Student Radio. That was a Dumpster Fire. You were all warned.